Buongiorno amici and welcome back to Tuscany. Today I'm super excited because I have the huge privilege to show you one of the most exclusive villas we ever listed with our company. My name is Adriano Petermeyer and I'm one of the co-founders of Easyliving.tuscany. Today we're just outside of Lucca and we have this beautiful 16th century villa with 600 square meter, 6 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. We have 7 hectares of beautiful olive trees, a pool and some more special features I will show you just in a second. All you have to do now is make yourself comfortable, grab a glass of red wine and enjoy this new property tour. Let's check it out. The estate is located just 10 minutes outside of the city center of Lucca and we are only half an hour from the international airport of Pisa, which makes this extremely convenient. As you know guys, in Tuscany we only have 2 international airports. One is in Florence and the other one is in Pisa. So this is very strategic in between Pisa and Florence. Great location. We're just above a small village that you can see a little bit in the background and we are literally on top of the hill without any neighbor surrounding us. So we have maximum privacy and at the same time very convenient if you want to go for a coffee in the morning or to the local restaurant. You can actually go with the Vespa if you want to. On this estate there's also 2 buildings you can renovate over time. As you know, in Tuscany it's super important to have existing volume on the property, which means old buildings like this that you can renovate over time. They're very strict on new constructions and new developments. Therefore, it's extremely important that you have a building like this that you can renovate over time, making it a guest house, putting in some apartments, some units, a spa, a gym, whatever you want. To come to the property, you actually drive through it, which is extremely charming in my opinion. And now I will just walk around the garden, which is 4,000 square meter, the park around the property. And I will show you some different angles of the villa. And now we are finally inside of the main villa. It was constructed by an aristocratic family from Lucca in the 16th century. It has a total of 600 square meter and 6 bedrooms. And the interior is something that nowadays is impossible to replicate. We have everywhere, in all of the rooms, even in the bathrooms, beautiful hand-painted affreschi. So this is the first room you and your guests see when they come and visit you in Tuscany. This is insane. It is a wow moment that every homeowner wants to have when the guests come over and friends visit you. Next to this beautiful living space, we got a private office. I would love, honestly, to work from here. It is something that I think every man dreams about, having a private office inside of your villa. The villa is divided onto 2 levels and on the ground floor we have the main living spaces, like this one. This could be a cigar room, a place where you enjoy a glass of red wine in front of the TV or your fireplace. And what I really love about this property is that every room has a different kind of fresco. They are all in different shapes, colors and style. Also here we have a different kind of floor. This is a beautiful palazzo flooring and this is also handmade tiles from the local craftsmanship. So this is very unique. And next to the internal dining area is this beautiful external alfresco dining area, as we call it in Italy. And I can already imagine myself here in the summertime in a shaded pergola enjoying a nice Italian salad. I love it. You come inside and then we are here in this formal dining area. And also here, different kind of colors, different kind of frescoes. It is so unique, this property. And we have a beautiful fireplace right there. A nice table where you can fit easily 6 people. And you can actually decide to, of course, change completely furniture, put one huge table here and fit 20 people in this room. I feel like the Grand Gatsby in this property. Here we have the beautiful and super impressive staircase that leads to the second floor. But before we check out the upper floor, I want to show you another special feature of this property. Behind this wall, we have the first guest bathroom with beautiful Carrara marble. And this is perfect when you don't want to come to the second floor just to go in the bathroom. Then over here we have something that most villas in Tuscany just don't have. Your own private chapel. This is insane. If you want to have some weddings at the property, now you know you have your own chapel. So this is perfect. Also here the frescoes are super unique, and imagine how much time it took to paint this entire room. What I really love about my job and why I have so much passion for real estate is how properties can make you feel. I think that's what it's all about. It's not about the square meter, the location. It's about what you feel when you come into a property. And this one makes you feel like a king. It is something very special, and I think that you guys need to come here and experience it to understand what I mean with that. Here we have another huge living room. This is called piano nobile in Italian, and it is mostly where the families used to pass their time, basically, because this is the central living space of the property on the second floor. Here we have beautiful exposure on the countryside and a shared room between the bathrooms and the bedrooms, because on both sides we have bedrooms and bathrooms. Here the affreschi continue, and they're so unique. I mean, look at this. They painted the nearby village on this side of the wall, which is incredible. So you have views from inside and also from outside. So next to the main living room on the first floor, we got the first bedroom. Of course, here we have also some very unique frescoes, and these are actually painted curtains, which is also pretty cool. And in general, we have beautiful tiles from the local craftsmanship, very unique as well. And we got one of the biggest bathrooms I ever saw in a property. So come with me. It is very, very unique. I think this bathroom is probably bigger than most bedrooms, honestly. All the paintings on the wall were redone, the frescoes, to bring it back to life. Over here we get a huge walk-in shower, which fits 3-4 people, I don't know how many, a football team probably. We got of course a very Italian thing in the bathroom, bidet, which is something that you can only find really in Italy. And also here, special features everywhere. Look at these double sinks. These are handcrafted out of Italian marble. Super, super special. And again, on this floor, we have a total of 5 bedrooms. So now we have to check out the other ones. Come on. And now we switch the location. We are in the wife's bedroom. Of course, you can choose whatever you prefer, but different color, but same with the curtains everywhere. This is again handcrafted, and I also like the fact that they choose a wooden floor in this room. Eccoci qua. Welcome inside. This is her bathroom. Also here we have a beautiful jacuzzi in the corner, a bidet, because of course we are in Italy, and marble everywhere. Some very unique fresco paintings on the wall, which mimic the countryside around Lucca with its birds and flowers. Very special as well. And also the shower was handmade with Italian marble, and it is a special feature again of this property. Now we are at the end of the 16th century villa house tour in Lucca. The villa has 600 square meters, 6 bedrooms and 7 hectares of private land with olive trees, beautiful views over the countryside and a stunning private pool. and it's now listed for 2.9 million euros. And in case you're interested, all you have to do is reach out to us on the email below or visit our website for the best properties all over Tuscany. And don't forget that if you want to see property tours like this every week on YouTube, all you have to do is subscribe to our new channel, like the video, and share it with all of your friends. Thank you so much for taking the time and seeing this video, and see you next time somewhere else in Tuscany. And now I will get a nice Aperol Spritz at the local bar, and yeah, see you soon.